Hello everybody, day 270. So what have I learned after 270 days of running? Now if you're new to the channel, I've just been recording these videos every 30 days since I started running, just as a sort of snapshot as to what I'm thinking, where I'm at, and I just kind of put it in a separate playlist just for me, I suppose, just to look back on in the future and just see what I was doing, what I was thinking about, what my plans were, what I had learned, and how far off I was in understanding what I was supposed to be doing, all of those things. I'm sure I had some quite wild thoughts at the start, but it's got me to this place I am today. So really, I don't regret anything I said, and I'm sure I said it at the time with the best intentions. But anyway, this is an interesting time. It's week 2 of marathon training, week 2, day 1, and we're now getting into that kind of final stretch where it's requiring me to think about a lot of things and get some perspective. And that's one of the things I've really learned most recently: perspective. Get some perspective on myself, where I am at on my journey, and really pushing to one side anything I'm seeing that is not in line with what I know I need to be focusing on. It's self-awareness, being absolutely 100% self-aware of my own personal needs and what I need to be addressing. And again, thinking about me, this is my journey, and I'm inspired daily by many people, and I can't thank the people enough for what they're offering for free on the YouTube community and Instagram and all of those places. And it inspires me to want to be better, to be the best I can be, to improve, to be reflective, to analyze, to start to understand data, to start to appreciate this as a sport and something that you grow better with in time. The more you put into it, the more you get out of it. The preparation that's required to be the best you can be, and ultimately is to enjoy it and to realize that this is not something that should become so serious that it cripples you emotionally and physically, because that's not what this is about. It's certainly not what it's about for me and the kind of people I choose to follow, who have shared their experiences over the years they've been running. They still have that kind of childish energy about them. They love it. They absolutely love it, and that passion just oozes out of so many people. And I want to be growing daily, and I feel like I am, and I feel like the progress I've made is phenomenal. The people amongst, let's say, my peers in terms of people who knew me at school, in terms of family, friends, when they start to ask your advice on what it's like to go from being, from being amateur, I'm still at that amateur level, but from being somebody they know did not run, was not particularly sporty, had a go, wasn't really interested, and to get to a stage now where, okay, I've booked the marathon, I haven't run it yet, I haven't completed it yet, but they've got enough faith in me that they know I'm going to do it, and I've shared with them that it's happening. Walk, crawl, cry, smile, laugh, joke, whatever it takes. I'm crossing the line, and it's just really, for me, the end of one chapter at that stage and the beginning of the next chapter. That's how I'm seeing all of those things in phases. I'm not thinking too far ahead. I'm thinking for the immediate future. 2 half marathons coming up. I'm spending a lot more time on my pacing. Marathon pace is something that I continue just to play with. I'm still playing with it, purely because it's what can I sustain over time. I find 5:30 very comfortable to run at. Can I run that for the marathon? Possibly. Can I push myself to a 5:15? Can I do 5:30, so negative split it at 5:15? I don't know. I really don't know. It's something I'm still exploring. I'm coping with the ever-changing weather. We've been fortunate so far. The weather is likely to turn. I would find it quite unusual for us not to have a winter of sorts at some point in the next few months. But at the same time, I'm just having the best time. My running items are growing. The pile just continues to mount. I'm just picking up things cheap. I'm not spending a lot of money. I was watching a video the other day of Seth, who I just watch his vlogs, what he puts together, his cinematography, all of those amazing things. And I've been watching on eBay for a while a couple of different running caps. I know it's a strange time of year, but I quite like the combination I've got at the moment with my Wristwear band and then a cap on the top, or kind of a lightweight beanie. That's really good. It's really working for me, very comfortable. It doesn't make my head too hot. The Ron Hill one with the LEDs that light up is cool. It's good, but my head gets very, very hot and becomes, after sort of 7 or 8K, it can become a little bit kind of uncomfortable just because I'm so warm here. But yeah, so I was looking at a couple of caps and he mentioned one, the Salomon XA, and I bought it. It was £7. Came today, looks really cool. Got a nice white one, so I'm thinking about the summer as well, multi-purpose. But I'm just having, honestly, the time of my life. It's so much fun. It really is so much fun, and I'm looking forward to just giving it my all, doing my very best. I'm continuing to raise money for the charity, which is Mind, and yeah, like I said, it's building that resilience, that mental strength, persistence. You know, when I set my mind to something, I do it, and that's why I'm just being quite careful and cautious with myself. I don't start booking any other events after the marathon yet, because I know that my focus will waver. And as I've seen in other people's videos, every race requires different preparation, distances, trail, road, whatever it might be. And so I just really want to spend my energy on this next phase and do all that I can. So that's the summary. Day 270. Wow. I mean, I haven't run for 270 days. I've not got that streak that a lot of people have, but you know, I could have done, but I wasn't thinking about that at the time when I started my running. And equally, you know, I could have popped out and done maybe a mile each day, but I was just trying to get myself into a good place when running. I started off a bit kind of wacky races, just throwing everything at it and having no clue whatsoever. I'm now building my stamina mentally, physically, and I've got to a place where I'm feeling like, you know, I can do this. I can run. And yeah, I'm just focusing all my attention now on these next 13 weeks. So thanks a lot for checking out this video. Like I said, just part of my monthly update series. Nothing too flash, nothing too exciting, but it's for me, it's documenting my journey. And yeah, thanks again for everything. I really do appreciate it, and thanks for being an inspiration. Yeah, I can't thank you all enough. I really can't.